Hello everyone and welcome to a new video, where today we're going to be checking out the top 5 best Acer laptops in the market in 2018. I made this list based on my personal opinion and I try to list them based on their price, quality, durability and more. If you want to see the price and find out more information about these laptops, you can check out the links down in the description and the comment section below. Okay, so let's get started with the video. At number 5 we have the Acer Chromebook R13. The Acer Chromebook R13 is one of the most affordable Chromebooks in the market that is known for its durable battery life. From a design perspective, the R13 sports a silver matte aluminum body that really reminds me of the MacBook Pro and the MacBook Air. At the back, there is a multicolored Chrome logo that signifies its membership in the Chromebook family. The 13.3-inch screen is supported by a 360-degree hinge that makes it pretty flexible and sturdy at the same time, so you can make various adjustments without worrying about any undesirable situations. The connectivities are composed of a USB Type-C port, a microSD card reader, an HDMI port with HDCP support, and one USB 3.0 port, and all of them are placed along the left side, while on the right there is a power button, a volume rocker, and a headphone jack. For your information, the USB Type-C can be mainly used for charging and it supports the display port, but unfortunately it doesn't have a Thunderbolt 3 support. Moreover, the chiclet style keyboard isn't backlit, but it is really comfortable to type on, while the key travel on the other side is enough to let you type accurately without missing any keys. The buttonless touchpad is very responsive as well, so I doubt that you will have any problems with it since all of the motions will be registered accurately. Now, let's talk about its features. Thanks to the 360-degree hinge, this laptop can be used in 4 modes, such as tablet with the keyboard folded all the way back, tent mode while standing upright on its edges, display mode and notebook mode according to your desires. The 13.3-inch IPS LED backlit screen has a Full HD resolution and supports multi-touch gestures, which is pretty good since you can swipe, edit and surf the web without any problems. In addition, regardless of the mode you intend to use, the colors will be always well defined and the overall visual quality will be sharp and clear according to those who have already purchased it. Overall, if you're looking for an affordable Chromebook that can increase your productivity, then the Acer R13 is the one for you. Next up, at number 4 we have the Acer Swift 7. The Acer Swift 7 was named as the world's thinnest laptop, which by default makes it a must-have for everyone who appreciates a great sense of aesthetics. From a design perspective, the Swift 7 comes in a gold and black combo that makes it look premium to any desk and hand. At the rear side, the more dominant color is the black one, and where it differs is the Acer's logo and the space between the hinges, which are covered in gold. The connectivities are simplistic as the overall laptop construction, so on the right you can find 2 USB 3.1 Type-C ports and a headset jack. One of the 2 USB-C ports supports the display output, data transfers and power delivery, while the second one only supports data transfers and power delivery. The Swift's chiclet keyboard and the wide precision touchpad that has an integrated fingerprint reader are surely one of the best components that this laptop possesses. Both of them are responsive, feel smooth and comfortable, so in terms of productivity, I think that they can elevate it to a whole new level. Now, let's talk about the performance. The Swift 7's 13.3 widescreen IPS display is protected by a Corning Gorilla Glass 4, which improves the damage resistance for up to 2 times more than those laptops that don't have it. In addition, since it is an IPS panel, you can see vibrant and well-defined colors from wide viewing angles, so for now I can't find any remarks. Moreover, the i7 processor, the 512GB SSD and the 8GB of RAM will let you have plenty of apps installed and running at the same time, which is great due to the fact that you won't be limited in terms of productivity. Hence, this laptop is maybe not the best for gaming, but for business and work-related purposes, it is great. Before we end, I want to inform you that the battery life is expected to last for around 9 hours of continuous use, which is more than a typical working day, but keep in mind that this might vary upon your usage. To conclude, I'd suggest you take this laptop into consideration because it has a powerful hardware and an exceptionally elegant design. Moving on, at number 3 we have the Acer Aspire VX15. Acer Aspire VX15 is an attractive budget gaming laptop that would be a good step into the gaming world because it will let you run many existing and new games with a stable FPS rate without spending an insane amount of money. From a design perspective, the VX15 features a red and black color scheme which has a touch of aggression and it indicates its gaming purpose. In addition, there are dual fan vents at the back which provides a proper cooling through your gaming sessions, and their design suits perfectly to the whole gaming design. The ports consist of a 3.5mm combo jack, one HDMI port, one USB 2.0 port, two USB 3.0 ports, and a USB 3.1 Type-C port, which is more than good to have you well equipped with plenty of connectivity options. This model has an iron red backlit keyboard and a red bordered touchpad, but the keyboard only makes a difference with its wonderful tactile feedback and key travel, since the touchpad is only good for casual usage and is not that suitable for gaming. Now, let's talk about the features. The VX15 packs a 15.6-inch Full HD LED backlit IPS display and an impressive hardware which will ensure intense gameplay with vibrant and realistic visual delivery. Those who had purchased this laptop claim that they were fascinated by the color's accuracy, the deep blacks and the bright lights, so I will leave this up to you to decide whether they are right or not. Moreover, the GTX 1050 Ti paired with 16GB of RAM, an i7 processor and a 256GB SSD guarantee a lag-free gaming and a stable FPS rate for many new and current games, so for the price you pay, the specs are fantastic. To conclude, the VX15 would be a top option for you, and you won't be disappointed if you ever decide to buy it. Next up, at number 2 we have the Acer Helios 300. The Acer Helios 300 is one of the best laptops that the Acer has crafted, because it has everything that a typical gamer would like to have, starting from a powerful CPU, GPU, and a good amount of RAM and SSD memory. From a design perspective, the Helios 300 has a premium looking design that is accompanied by sharp edges, red accents across the grille vent, lid and the chassis, so basically the build quality and its appearance are aggressive like any model in the Predator series. There are 4 USB ports such as USB 3.0 port with power-off charging, 2 USB 2.0 ports and a USB-C 3.1 port which are followed by an Ethernet port, 1 card reader, a Kensington lock, a headphone and mic jack and an HDMI port. Moving on, the iron red backlit keyboard has a spacious key travel so you can maneuver quickly as your gameplay intensifies, but I also have to mention that the backlit touchpad is surely a great addition, even though you are going to use an external mouse for gaming. Anyways, let's talk about its performance. The Helios 300 boasts an impressive hardware, which means that your gaming experience will be elevated to a whole new level. The Intel Core i7 7th generation CPU, 16GB of RAM, 256GB SSD and the VR-ready GTX 1060 with 6GB are more than enough to let you play games with a stable and consistent FPS rate, but we will talk more about them in the following section. The 15.6-inch IPS matte display has a Full HD resolution and it does a pretty good job in revealing even the most demanding details of every game, and produces a fantastic color accuracy as well. Thanks to the included hardware, you can play Hitman on 1080p at 61 FPS, GTA 5 with 60 FPS, Tomb Raider at 62 FPS, Assassin's Creed on 44 FPS, and The Witcher 3 on Ultra will give you around 40 FPS, which is great. To conclude, the Acer Helios 300 is worthy of considering, so if you're looking for a gaming laptop that can handle a wide variety of games, then this would be your top choice. To finish off our list, at number 1 we have the Acer Predator 17X. The Acer Predator 17X is a high-end gaming laptop that combines an i7 processor, 32GB of RAM, 512GB SSD, and a GTX 1080 to fulfill everything that you have been previously missing. From a design perspective, the 17X features a matte black chassis that is accompanied by red lines which are spread along the sides, back, and at the small honeycomb pattern which is placed beneath the hinge. The connectivities are really robust, or to be more precise, there is an HDMI 2.0 port with HDCP support, 4 USB 3.0 ports, 1 USB 3.1 port, a display port, RJ45, SD card reader, headphone jack, 4 integrated speakers, and a subwoofer that produces a real Dolby audio surround sound. Moreover, this model has an RGB backlit keyboard, which has 4 customizable backlit zones and programmable macro profiles with the intention to fully attach it to the game you're currently playing. It is comfortable and pretty responsive as well, and so far I haven't seen any trouble with the keyboard, which is awesome. The touchpad is great for web surfing, and it has a dedicated button that disables the touchpad, so you can plug your mouse in and start gaming seriously. Now let's talk about the features. The 17.3-inch IPS screen has an Ultra HD resolution or 3840 by 2160 in terms of pixels, but a really cool thing about it is the G-Sync support. You can take an advantage of this technology without any doubt, since you would have a smooth and lag-free gaming experience. Before we end, I'd like to inform you that you can expect up to 3 hours of battery life during gaming, which isn't really that good, but the specs are really powerful as well as the screen, so they will drain the battery faster than the common laptops. Overall, the 17X is a must-have for everyone who wants to play on ultra settings and taste the benefits of the G-Sync technology. Thanks for watching guys, I hope you like this video. If you wanna find out the price and more information about these laptops, you can check out the links down in the description and the comment section below. And if you have any questions related to them, you can leave a comment down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you again for watching and I'll see you in the next video.